Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Truckin' Tuesday, man. If you guys follow the channel, you guys watched the video on Sunday of the 62 update. Same day we were working on the truck, so I really don't have a video. I got a couple pictures and I got a little something to say at the end of this video, but basically we started body work on the cab of the truck. As you can see, it's my buddy's first time introduction to body work. I let him do a couple spreads, you know, and he made a mess, but I told him, hey man, you just sand the crap off, reapply it if you need it. So right here, I think he's using the DA to kind of knock down the ugly part of the spread, and then we move forward with the blocking. Side shot of the driver's side. We're using Sunmite 80 grit, finished off with 180. As you can see, we break through the bare metal in some areas naturally. And that's why I like to recoat it with epoxy instead of going to 2K primer. But generally, it takes more than one round of filler work from my experience, because I feel like you really can't tell what you have until it's in at least in one color. So then I like to go, you know, reapply the filler as needed and then get it in epoxy again. I really don't like to apply body filler over 2K urethane, and I really don't like to apply it over bare metal either. Here's the firewall. I don't think we really messed much with that. I think we did have a couple little pinholes that Bobby welded up for us, but that's going to be, you know, that's about half a day's worth of work just to kind of dial in some little small areas. I mean, we're doing this truck nice, you know, but we're not treating it like we've treated the cars in the past, you know, videos on the channel. He's not going for like something to put in a show. He's going for something to drive and enjoy and also look nice, man. So we're giving it attention to detail, but we're not going, you know, over the top, or, you know, I should say as extreme as we've done on cars on the channel. Passenger side, he opted to shave the drip rail holes, so we welded those up. Need a little bit of hammering and a little bit of filler, but they blocked down real nice, man. So deleted those, and then, you know, a couple dents on the roof were addressed. But I really like the SPI epoxy because it kind of gives off this satin sheen that you can really find dents with, you know, pretty easy, especially with the black epoxy. Here we got Bobby in the picture, explaining to him, I guess, what to do or what not to do. I don't know. Bobby does have a little experience with body work, not a whole lot. He's more of a welding, grinding type of dude. But you can see cab corner's been replaced, rocker's been replaced, and drip rail's been shaved. I think that's about the extent of the, I guess, custom work. And of course, on the truck bed, the gas doors were deleted. Here is the passenger side, and man, you know, looking at this picture, I should just spread the whole thing, but I didn't think it needed it, so I spread it where I thought it needed. Then you block it down, then you realize you need more, so you go mix some more and you spread it, and then you realize you might need a little bit more over here. So in hindsight, it probably would have been best just to go ahead and spread the whole thing. Luckily, we're not in a crunch for time on this paint job. After we finished the filler work and the 80 grit blocking, finished it in 180. We got it in 2 coats of epoxy, and this is pretty much where we stopped for the day. That was a full day's worth of work. Overall, it's coming along pretty good. We're about half a day of, well, I say another full day on the cab, including the firewall, before we can kind of park the cab to the side and call it done as far as, you know, filler work. We do plan to spray the entire project with Evercoat G2 feather fill, polyester primer. We got a whole gallon of it, so we're gonna be spraying that, and just for some extra insurance. So let's get into the video. In continuation with the work we did on Saturday, you guys watched the video on Bobby's car. I didn't record anything. I did take some pictures. I'm gonna include that here in a little slideshow in a second. But I did come out here, man, and I've discovered that these love bugs are attracted to a body filler, man, because there wasn't any in here when I came out here, and now there's at least 100 outside swarming, which is crazy, man. I don't know, maybe the smell. another one. See what I mean? At least they don't bite or sting. Anyways, what we did on Saturday, like I just said we're gonna go over a slideshow, is we did our first round of body filler. I'm using a 3M Platinum Plus over SPI Epoxy. And what I did, we sprayed this on Saturday, 2 coats, give or take in some areas. And this was the first of the body work. I think we're locked. On this cab. And overall, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Yeah. We had 2 dents on the top, which we addressed, one right here. And I think that was it. One on the other side, maybe. Let me see if we can. I don't even remember, honestly. One right there. 2 dents on the roof, one right here. Those are done. On the cab corners and whatever else you see where I put filler, you know, we had it what we thought was done, but you really can't tell until it's all one color. So what I wanted to touch base on real quick here is that with this SPI Epoxy, allegedly you have 7 days to apply filler directly over it without sanding. I don't really adhere to the 7-day thing, but it's only been, you know, roughly 2 days. And I think it's still good. It hadn't been outside. So all I did was come in today. I wanted to get the filler on it. That way we don't have to sand it next time we work on it. Now this filler could stay just like that forever. But as long as you apply the filler while it's in the, I guess, recoat stage or recoat window, you don't have to sand it. I don't know if that applies to other epoxies. I really haven't used any other. I don't see a need to use any other. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what your process is, but that's what I like to do. I like to get it in epoxy and within 2 days come spread all the filler on all the dents you see, and then, you know, you don't have to sand it today. It can sit. Otherwise you're gonna have to go back and scuff all those areas. So what we're doing is we're getting a chemical adhesion, which is better than mechanical. Anyways, man, I think what I just did right now will be the last of the filler work. I'm gonna probably let it sit till the weekend and then tackle that, get this in epoxy, and the cab is done. The cab is done. The hood is pretty much done. The fenders are done. The tailgate is done. Next up is gonna be doors. Should go quick. And then of course the bed. The bed needs work. But hope you guys enjoyed this, man. I just want to throw something together, keep this thing going. Truckin' Tuesday, man. I know a lot of my lowrider guys ain't really into it, but we do have a small audience that does like to watch these things, man. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all stay tuned for the next one.